guys, I'm back. So, I just showed a science experiment, and my dad cut it off before my mom was ready. And what I just said was I'm thinking it's a chemical reaction between the dish soap and a food dye.
Specifically, what is a chemical reaction? You put the dots on, you put the soap on, and then it did what?
Expanded.
Okay. And you said you think that that's a chemical reaction between what and what?
I think it's between the milk, the dish...
No, that's not what you said. What did you say?
I said the dish soap and the food dye.
Okay, so let's check it out.
I don't think it's going to work with the water though.
Okay, well, but that's not what you said, so let's check that also, okay? Fair enough?
This right here.
Okay. Is that enough water? Should I get some
More.
more water? Get more water. And we're just using tap water, not particularly
any fancy water or anything like that.
just kind of lukewarmish. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna try.
It's probably got all sorts of chemicals and minerals in it, though.
I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna start off with. Whoa.
Okay,
so
that's
just start
probably
with that
good.
and let's see.
That's pretty. And the dish soap. Whoa, that works too. Sort of.
Well, but you have to remember you had like 4 different colors here.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
Maybe I'll try 2 colors.
Okay. Should I?
You need
I'll
to.
get you another plate.
Yeah, because why do you have to do a new one?
Because you don't want. Because, see, look, it doesn't. Like, let's. No. So, dipped it in. Because, once you have more soap, it doesn't work. You can just dump out the milk away.
Okay, so here's a question for you.
Please.
Was the milk cold or warm?
That's cool.
Was the water cold or warm?
Mid.
Yeah, kind of lukewarm.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about temperature? Does temperature seem to matter?
Not really. I don't think so.
So, your initial at the end of the first video,
Mm-hmm.
even though you tried to change it in the second video, what was your hypothesis at the end of the first video? That what mattered?
It was a dish soap and food dye. But now I'm thinking it doesn't really matter.
Hold on. You said it was dish soap and food dye.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm thinking it doesn't really matter. But I don't think it.
What doesn't matter? Now you're not.
Like the
being-
liquid. But
Okay.
but I don't think. Why are you just putting it on a plate?
Well,
You're gonna
Try it
ruin the
now.
plate.
well, you just said. Yeah, you told your viewers a minute ago. I heard you say it that it's okay if you get food dye on you. You can get rid of it. Hold up.
It just blew in.
Okay.
Why
hold
don't
on.
you go?
Put it down. Let's try something else. Because you really smashed that on there. So let's try.
Try a Q-tip.
No, true.
Here, I got it. Here, I'll give it to you. Okay.
Kind of works, I guess.
It expanded it, but you keep smashing it down in there. Will you give me a second to show you something? Oh, let's try green. I'm gonna get green. Oh God, I'm gonna get this all over myself. I'm wearing a white sweater.
It's okay, Dad's thumb is already full Hulk.
Yeah, but I'm not wearing. What if we do it lightly?
Yeah, still expands it.
Still expands it.
Why don't you wash yourself before you ruin the plate?
Oh, I'm not gonna ruin the plate.
Okay.
So, what do you think? Walk it through with all materials that you've used so far. Give your readers a summary.
It doesn't really matter what you. I think you just have to have cotton. I'm thinking it just has to be cotton. So, and then you obviously. I mean, maybe a marker would work. Maybe.
A marker in terms of what?
Like, maybe. I have a gel marker. I don't know if it'll work though.
Well, maybe we'll do that in another video.
Yeah.
Okay, so summarize your entire video. What did you set out to do? What did you do? What do you conclude?
So, I did a science experiment.
For the purpose of?
Fun.
Okay, for the purpose of determining what?
Which liquid,
What happens
when you add food dye or liquid or something.
when you add food dye to a liquid?
Yeah.
So restate it.
So when you add food dye to a liquid,
Okay.
or
And?
use dish soap,
And use dish soap
cotton, too.
with a cotton ball or a
Cotton
Q-tip.
swab.
Okay. Well, so what are we practicing here?
Science.
We're practicing science, but what am I making you do?
Fluential reading.
Fluential reading, fluential speaking,
Mhm.
and thought process.
Okay.
Because if you can't communicate what you did and why you did it, did you do it?
No.
Okay. Good work, kid.
Bye, guys.